Got that, and that. I think I'm ready. Back at it again with some more Blasphemous. It says we're like 73% complete. I did a little bit of it offline. Just, some exploring. Just a little exploration to see what this new item I found would do. Oh, yikes, yeah. I kind of biffed that. Let's see. Yeah, because that was a save point, so I need to, like, backtrack a little bit. So there was, like, one particular area where I was like, I bet we could probably explore this place. I'm gonna guess this might be another boss fight. Okay, so that's an actual pit. Falling down that one is not good. Wait a minute, that's cool. That's a hidden area. We got some skeletal remains. Oh no. Oh, okay, that's too fast. I gotta get the timing down just right on that. On that little jump. Is that it? Sweet. Okay, we got it. Now I just wait for this wind to change direction. Oh yeah, this is like a new area, I think. Bead of golden thread. Alright, what does this do? And do I have stuff equipped? I do, okay. Oh, that was a shortcut. Had me a little scared, not gonna lie. Says I got a lot of viewers allegedly on the YouTube side. That's pretty sweet. Wanna drop a sub? That would be sick. Got some folks in the TikTok side too. Hey, this guy. You wanna say hello to everybody? Hey, what's up? Oh, come here, dingus. Got this guy. He's very orange. That doesn't entice you to drop a follow. I don't know what will. Little cat ASMR before we get into some more Blasphemous. Ba ba da da. Ba ba da da. Thank you for the follow. cat ASMR to dramatic piano. There you have it. I wonder, do I just try and take a leap of faith here too then? No, never mind. I mean, there is one there. It's got me wondering. Okay, I mean, that worked. So I gotta find a teleporter, probably over here. And take a look at that room. We're just kind of exploring because I got a new item last session that allows me to poke around and check things out. Hey, thank you so much for those likes. Little later to my usual start time on here, but I was making a tater tot hot dish. That way I don't gotta worry about food for a couple days, you know, and just heat it and wham, there you have it. We'll jump over these guys. Jump over that fellow. If I hit any major goals coming up, I'm thinking I'm gonna treat myself to Black Myth Wukong. See, that's a pretty popular game in like this Souls or Soulsborne Metroid genre. You haven't played this game yet? I'm digging it. I really enjoyed the Castlevania games growing up. So it's giving me like a mix of that with like a Dark Souls or Bloodborne vibe. Like cutscenes and the quests are kind of all gnarly looking. There's like one quest I'm on where I gotta like track down a bunch of things. Okay, so we haven't figured out this room. Closest Souls like side scroller I played recently is Grime. I've heard of Grime, but I didn't get around to trying that one yet. I see, okay. This one's interesting because like whenever you get got, instead of losing your money, your special bar can't fill up as much until you go and retrieve your souls. It's got some pretty fun boss fights. I think I unlocked maybe an endgame boss because I got her maybe down like 2 bars on her health meter and just got whomped. This also makes me want to dig out my 360, or maybe it works on Xbox, and try out this game called Shadow Complex. Because that guy was giving me like kind of side-scroller Metal Gear vibes. It was a fun one. I just never like got around to completing it. Okay, what's a thorn symbol? That's a new one in play. Oh, okay. So, contact damage. I equipped a doodad to give some, to show enemy life, because there's a couple segments where I'm just like, am I supposed to be here? Because I'm doing like 0 damage to these guys. Then I'd find out after the fact, like, oh yeah, it's a DLC section. Also royally goofed up because there was like an entire quest line I got locked out of because I took out a boss too early. I was just like, I'm gonna explore. See a lot of folks joining. You know, drop a follow if you feel like it. Supports the channel. Trying to vary up what kind of content I do where, so I'm like, we'll do some more Soulsborne stuff, maybe some like retro. That way I'm clean and that way I'm putting a dent in the never-ending backlog. We took out one boss yesterday that I'd describe as like spicy pyramid head. You're working on your backlog as well. What do you have in yours? So I'm just looking over to the side, and tonight I'll be doing the Alan Wake 2 DLC. But like over the side, I've got like the Yakuza Infinite Wealth, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Persona, and like a couple others. I've also got like the Elden Ring DLC to take a crack at. Got the base game done finally. Lost absolute count of how many times like Melania got me. I was trying to take her out with no summons, and you know, after attempt like 500, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna say uncle and round up a summon. So there's like a middle section that's unexplored here. Okay, so we got some mild platforming. Baldur's Gate 3, Witcher DLC, Dead Island, Grim Dawn, Fallout. That's a bit too. I've been doing Baldur's Gate 3 with a pal of mine. She's played through it, and so like I got like maybe a little bit into Act 1, and game ADHD kicked in. So far, she's even been surprised by like some of the things that happened in our playthrough versus her first one. I feel you though. It feels like the backlog never ends. You just made it to Act 3. I think we are making our way through Act 2. We just got to a part where like the creepy doctor guy. Yeah, let's pay to restore. Yeah, I'm liking Act 2. Like, it seems like there's a lot to do. Part of me almost kind of wants to take my time a little bit with it because they're really close to rolling out crowd control for it. A lot of pals have been hyping up collectible card game sim. So that's been another one on the list. What am I supposed to do with this giant lantern besides, like, dodge it? Okay, these guys are getting annoying. Do they turn color when nothing passes by? Each room kind of has a gimmick to it, so I'm like trying to figure out what's what. Okay, so I got some time between passes when that happens. Interesting, okay. What class are you playing as in Baldur's Gate 3? I'm doing a half-orc barbarian. I'm calling him Shrek. And so I'm having... Oh, you son of a... Yeah. It's great because, like... As soon as I could figure out how to bump his strength up to 20... Half of combat's gonna just be me throwing dudes at dudes. I also found out, like, the salami does, like, a d6 of damage. Dragonborn Sorcerer, that's what another friend is doing. And then, my friend is doing, Tiefling Ranger. I think I'm gonna multi-class just a tickle into fighter so I can bond my salami. Bond my salami to my character so that way. Oh, did I really not have any time to... Oof, okay. That's the gimmick of this. So I can bond my salami to my person, so that way, like, I can throw throw salami at enemies and it comes right back. Yeah, I'm a big fan of, you know, like, games like Knights of the Old Republic, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, so I'm like, alright, this game's right up my alley. Baldur's Gate, that is, and... I'm like, for anyone looking to get into D&D, it's a perfect intro. Oh, come on! You stupid game! I unlocked like an 8-bit version of this, where it's like Ninja Gaiden style, and it is... It solved my question of like, oh, what if this game was Nintendo, like a Nintendo one? That better be something cool for my trouble. It's like, good grief, these jumps are brutal. Okay, what do we got? Smoking Heart of Incense. And what does it do? Does it give me a big boost to something? Smoking on that old thing of incense pack. Oh wait. So skeletal remains, that's another quest item. Token of appreciation. I think one of the gimmicks too is safe haven. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna just fall and dip right on out of here. Those jumps are so gnarly, but I don't even know what that thing does. Okay, so go up and over. I'm gonna adjust something here quick. So it was bothering me. There it is. I was kind of floating outside of my little green screen area. I might switch it up, so I'm not in a weird outer space bunker. Some of these finishers are gnarly. Oh, I got it. Okay, so. Yeah, these guys are like. Staple of like every. Okay, so probably need to equip something against poison. Big beetle wax. The eye thing. Unreal. Oh yeah. Someone else recommended Ender Lilies. I think, is that on like Game Pass or like some other platform too? I feel like I need like a gas mask or some sort of item to actually allow me to pass through that area. Can check when I get off work. Fair enough. Yeah, I can take a looky-loo as well when I'm off stream here. Okay, yeah, so there's... Currently, I don't have a way to get rid of that toxic gas. So maybe I gotta fall? Yeah, this has me wanting to check out the sequel. Which I'm like, I'm not even sure where they'd go from here, sequel-wise. This is also giving me a chance to play some like lesser-known Souls stuff as well. So I interacted with this before. Okay. Crank to take me up, or crank to take me down. I assume if I light up the other eyes, I can go a little further up in the tower. Okay, so there is some sort of way to get over there. Can't pass through solid material. Bet now I gotta get an item to go up. Hey, thank you so much for liking the live. Trying to make it a part of my work day to do a little bit on these platforms, and then a little bit here. Hey, we got a yippee! Yeah, a little bit here, a little bit there. Alright, so... Oh! Is that gonna go all the way down? No, okay. Alright, so we haven't figured out up top yet. It's, I tried to dual stream, but, like... It gets tough for me to, keep up with, like, multiple chats and channel redeems and doodads, so... When I do, I'm, like, I kind of just, like, pick the platforms. Yeah, eat lightning, nerd. But I totally get it, yeah, just kind of having to remember, like, oh yeah. Trying to... grow across the board. Gotta go back to work. Have fun, D's. Emmy, thank you so much for popping in. Hope the rest of the workday is good for you. All right, here we go. We just unlocked this lift. Convent of Our Lady of the Shard Visage. So this seems to be a new area. Okay, so that's the top of where we were. Interesting. But with that unlocked, I can go over here and see if I can upgrade. Don't have a Mea Culpa level 5 yet. I think I gotta visit those shrines in order to do that.
Take the necks of my deep pains.
Is this the last of the sword folks? Okay, it didn't level up my Mea Culpa. I'm trying to remember what it does. Interesting. Okay, we got ourselves a little teleportation room. Officer Nasty, I love you too. I hope you've been well. That's ominous. Mirrored Mask of Dolphos. Is that gonna go on that dude?
I burn from the inside out.
Okay, we got. I've been pretty good. I ended up leaving my previous job behind to try and do this stuff full time. How about yourself? How have you been? It's like between refereeing and content creation, things are getting there. Hey, what's up, Greg? They're getting there. That's good. I hope it's going well. And same old for me. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's slowly climbing. Little bum that like I haven't been able to go to as many concerts and do those sorts of things at the moment. But I'm like, yeah, we'll get back to it. I think half of this part of the stream now is going to be running around trying to figure out what all these quest items do. Hey, we got another yippee. Thank you for the likes. Did the most Midwestern thing earlier. Made my first tater tot hot dish, so I'm pretty stoked on that. You will not be civil or respectful? Well, why not, demon fighters? Disrespect your surroundings. Ow. Alright, so he's got like a jar of whatever this substance is. Is he just like smashing it on his face to heal? That's like my biggest question of this game. It's like the gimmick here is he's like, you're this dude that's like trying to like take on all these sacrifices. Okay. Justice talked about moving to Minneapolis? Really? In passing, but still, like what about Minneapolis is just like? It's So, I mean, not gonna lie, I like it here. Yeah, that's fair. You know, compared to some of the places where I've been, yeah, it's a lot lovelier in that regard. Oh, I see. Okay, so I could fall. It's honestly not that bad to have like a local person, local kid or someone shovel for you. My roommate and I end up splitting to, you know, have someone take care of the yard work and the snow. Yeah, I was born and raised in South, so that always feels like I time traveled a little bit. Especially nowadays. I think the mildest thing I could probably say about my home state is, you know, it's probably alright when you're ready to settle down and, like, do family stuff. I know, right? Either Iowa to Omaha to even when you're out in like LA for a little bit or kind of California region. Just needs to be a Vice documentary on that. Okay, so maybe that's not the way I gotta take to get on over there. But like, how have you been? Things going well for you? Taking the dive into, well, doing this has been, sometimes it's been a little scary, but I'm also just like, started a job at Total Wine, as like stock distributor. And how are you liking it? Sales service. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I was getting pretty burnt out on my previous line of work, and I had enough saved up to where I was like, you know, not getting any younger. Let's see this through.
But if you're sorrowful,
If I fall flat on my face here, I can at least say I've like given it my all.
the remnants of integrity with this supplication.
Debla of their lights. And I'm like, I can at least say I gave it a good shot. And it was just like, just kind of the stress and all of that is built up from being in tech for like 2 decades is gone away. You'll be successful at anything you want to be successful at. Dude, thank you so much. I've like, it's been incredibly validating hearing like a lot of friends and family back home say like the same thing. Like, TwitchCon ended up being so much fun. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's like right now, your boy is having to, you know, tighten the belt on a lot of purchases. When friends are like, "Oh, hey, are you grabbing like this upcoming game?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's gonna be a no-go, unless I qualify for like a key or a review copy." Or it's like my favorite vacation of the year is like in a couple days I would normally be going to Gainesville for this big punk rock festival, but unfortunately this year just like travel and stuff didn't line up. Just didn't line up in time. It was kind of one of those things where it's like I could do it, but oh, that guy fell. It's like I could make it happen, but it would have been rough. Gravely harming nearby enemies. But yeah, I'm sure for like, you know, some of the. So, I'm liking some of these usernames coming through. Yeah, y'all got some funny ones. Just like I'm sure for like a lot of creators, it wasn't just like wake up one day and bam, you're out here. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is gonna be a speed run dungeon. Yeah, we're gonna just restart. What the hell? How do I do that one? There's got to be a hidden function or something. Something that I missed with those. No, it was maybe a slide attack. Oh, okay. Just needed incredibly precise timing, I guess. I feel like I get through this, I should be okay to do like those Mario Maker levels. Okay, make sure to dip, duck, dodge. Okay, that platform's going. Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah, definitely gonna heal here. Hopefully this part is... You're done with the work, let's go. I wasn't sure how close you were to being able to call it a day. It's okay. I'm gonna just tank these hits. Oh, that is evil. That is so evil. You worked late today, okay. Was it like a early morning shift until now? Okay, I gotta do that little slide to give me just a little more oomph. Okay, not that. Six a.m. to 3. That's not too bad. I kind of like back when I was like a 8 to 5er. I'd almost prefer that because you know you don't have to deal with traffic. Oh, that jump, it makes my booty cheeks clench a little bit. Oh no. Okay, I was like, I think I botched this. We were back. Work from home, so you didn't have to deal with any traffic. Nice, nice. Yeah, that was kind of one of the like, yeah, I think I'm good here factors with one of my previous gigs is they were really pushing for return to office like 5 times a week, and I was like, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so, Tim. So it's like I was on the hook for paying for parking on top of everything else. Yeah, work from home 4 days of pay period, so I do Sunday and Thursday. That's not bad. Okay, so we got to that new jump. And I missed that jump. Hey, super nerd. Long time no see, friend. Hope you've been well. How are you doing, Rev? It's been a while. How are you liking stream on TikTok? You know, I am. It's when they first started rolling out stream keys. That was like the salad days of streaming here. I could play pretty much whatever game I wanted to, and there'd be a lot of decent traction. Now it's like it's okay. Just trying to, you know, not put all my eggs in one basket when it comes to a platform of choice. But I've been doing good. I stepped away from my previous line of work to try and give this a shot. And yeah, it's going okay. How about you? How have you been? Right now, this is here and on YouTube, but I also stream over on Twitch too in the evenings. Trying to do different things on each platform. That way, if you tune in on one of the other ones, you're not just seeing the same old. And it feels like some games do well here, and they're a flop, and you know it's kind of dependent on what works for each platform. I'm just watching your streams. You're good. You're good though. That's awesome. Yeah, if you come back, it'd be a big hell yeah. Yep, same name on all the other platforms. Yeah, a little later this evening, because I kind of do like the late night stuff. I will be doing a playthrough of second playthrough of Alan Wake 2, where we tuck into the DLC a little bit. He's a great man, and he's a funny man, and a great gamer. Appreciate it. I've stepped up on my fart and wiener jokes, so I'm like, oh man, till Super Nerd returns, like I gotta step it up. I gotta try and fill these shoes, even though like I know I can't. Hey, thank you very much for the follows. I was like, my lights are going off, but it's like, oh yeah. They're connected to all the things. Appreciate it. Yeah, I like my lights are going a little wacky there. That's usually the bat signal that someone followed there. I also noticed you like it feels like TikTok doesn't really like it when you directly name any of the other platforms you're on. I don't know if that's a rumor or if it's been directly confirmed by this by staff, but I don't think I'm gonna make it to this exit in time. Yeah, like, just because of those elevators, I keep thinking I have plenty of time to get through this level, but no. It's almost like I need a perfect run. This has got me sweating. I don't want to end stream until I've completed this course. What do you think, Orange Cat? Are you a pro gamer? You wanna maybe step in and try this? Cat's just like, nah, I'm gonna snooze. I'm gonna snooze. Like, I can respect that, Orange Cat. I'm gonna have a sandwich about this. An anger sandwich. I need my pal Buddha in here just to be like, hey, have you tried getting good? I'm off. I'll try and catch you on later if I'm on. Yep, I'll be on later. It's like, here's kind of my after my mornings, afternoon thing, and then in the evening, during kind of more D-Gen hours, that's when I'm live over elsewhere. You're doing good. Just have a half, Sammy. Yeah, maybe just a half to power through this segment. This game is just paying homage to, like, you know, this used to be probably a regular level on the Nintendo. And then if you got, like, you'd only have like 3 lives, so you'd have to do this whole bit all over again, like actually start the game all over if you got. I will give it that the soundtrack here goes pretty hard. Yeah, I'm like, I just gotta accept that I'm gonna tank a few hits here. This is totally all Nintendo. Yeah, like now that we have like saves, or even on the emulators, now that we could just do like save states. So there's like a hidden path in this game that what's the gimmick called? You know, they take a game like Bloodborne and they demake it so you can play it on like Nintendo or whatever. They've got a version of this game hidden away for like totally like 8-bit Nintendo style graphics. It was like you get 1 life and like 3 health, and that's it. Oh, these ladders. I bet there's a way to like skip some of that sequence too. It's like even with this gimmick, like the game is being nice, like when you get hit, you're not getting knocked back. It's like we want to make this challenging, but not improbable. Okay, like a little knockback there, but. It feels like if I end up with like at least a minute on the clock, then I'm okay. Mission improbable. Dun dun. Making me think of like a Temu version of the theme. Like you hired some guy for Fiverr to like try and create that song from memory. Okay, so this thing will go down. Getting closer. I feel like that's the end section. I was seeing an advertisement for a thing called gamer wipes, which I thought they were gonna be dude wipes, but I guess they're for like wiping down your controllers and stuff. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I need to get some of those. This I'm getting sweaty, like I'm watching Cops all up in here. Totally thought they were dude wipes. Well, I'm like, you know, what the? That was super weird. TikTok Live is like, are you active? And forced me to complete a CAPTCHA. I was like, yeah, can't you see that, like, all the volume levels are bumping up and down and doing their thing? I thought that was a Discord call at first. That was so weird. Maybe it's to prevent people from just like playing videos on loop. Like, all right, I'm gonna just stream like the entire first season of Family Guy and call that a gaming stream. I used to see that a lot on here. Someone just do like some half-hearted attempt at like Fortnite while whatever popular movie is out was like, you know, the main feature. That might have been, yeah. I'm kind of impressed at the people that are trying to like update their system timing to New Zealand time just to trick the game into giving them early access. Okay, so if I take a hit, I can't climb the ladder. Yeah, let's restart. What games have you been playing lately? With it being October, I've been on a big scary game kick. They are wronging me ragged. It's hard out here on these weird medieval bugle helmet shaped streets. I think it's coming to consoles early, or like, you know, soon enough, if it hasn't already dropped. Black Myth Wukong, and dipping into, I've been wanting to get into Wukong myself. Like, as soon as I get my, as soon as a payout hits, I think that'll be my next like treat myself thing. I think I just grabbed Little Nightmares 2, but I haven't had a chance to play. It's been like Silent Hill 2 remake for me, Alan Wake again, Resident Evil 3 remake, a lot of Elden Ring. That's what I've heard. I thought I saw a bit of someone posting, like, you know, and like, you can accidentally smash a wall, or get a boss to smash a wall and unlock like 4 bosses. Like, that's a sign you've got a pretty fun and well-designed game. So I've got it for my PS5, and it runs great on there. I feel like a lot of my friends that were like, I wasn't really feeling it, had like so many issues on PC that it bummed them out. So like, with that in mind, I'd put it up there with like Resident Evil 4 remake for me. Like, they exceeded my expectations, because I was like, some of the games by the Bloober team were fine, but not like, not enough to give me a lot of confidence about them with this brand. Then after, I was like, okay, Bloober, I see your game. Oh, I don't like that. I played on PS5. I game on PC as well, but yeah. I was playing Space Marine 2 for a minute, and I could not play that game and like stream at the same time without like some sort of stream gremlins wrecking havoc. It was like probably the first game I actually had to install on my solid state drive. Like Baldur's Gate 3 and a few others, they've been running fine on one of the old hard drives. But like, once you get past those technical hiccups, Space Marine 2 is a lot of fun. I was just stoked that they finally took like a Warhammer game and did a good job of giving it a sense of scale. It's like when you're fighting the Tyranids, you legit start to feel like overrun as like hundreds of those little guys like swarm you on screen. Where I'm like, this was a 360 game, there'd be like five dudes. Yeah, I was big on Helldivers for a grip. I feel like a lot of folks were kind of on a Helldivers kick for a minute. Then I don't know what happened. And it was just like everyone collectively moved on. But yeah, no, Helldivers was a blast. I thought they were gonna make like introduce maybe a third faction. I was gonna say if I got there after we made it this far, I'd be a little cheesed off. Not a lot of bit, but like a little bit cheesed off. Okay, so I feel like that last little part of the ladder, I feel like I gotta be a bit further down to dodge the fireballs, and then that's gotta be the last part. If there's like a whole other segment where I've got like no time whatsoever to get through, I'm gonna scream. Actually, I probably won't. Like, for a charity stream, I ended up playing the amazing Sonic 2006. That's giving me the patience to like power through a lot of these games. So I'm like, oh yeah, these games are like just challenging by design. It's they're not just challenging because they're like horror like a horribly buggy mess. That was rushed out to try and capitalize on Sonic's like 15th anniversary. So that was a red herring, okay. This whole time we could have just skipped. If I didn't have these heals, like, this would be even tougher. I'm like, you know what? There probably are, like, some folks on, like, YouTube or whatever that are able to do this with, like, no flasks, no life, upgrades, nothing. Ballsheimer's? Oh, no. Is that where you forget you have them? I hate when that happens. Okay, so climb that ladder. That's gonna be the last room too. And it's like I got like 10 seconds left. I'm like, okay, whatever. Not gonna... Don't think, just do. Is this what it's like to be a speedrunner, chat? This is the big time sink. Also, there is like a noticeable way to make these doohickeys go down quicker. Oh, okay. Okay. So now that I know that platform is always going to be down there, I can skip some of this nonsense and just dive for it. It's like finding a warp. Oh, okay. It's like finding a warp whistle around here. All right. Stretch a little bit. I think this is a run. You can do it! Okay, that was not the run. This is the run. This is the way. If your boy can have some object permanence here to remember where those skips were, that would be sick. That almost scares me though. If I got that skip, maybe there's more like a smidge more BS to get through. Okay, so I just gotta jump straight down. Straight down. First you turn the page, then you wash your hands. Next you turn the page, then you wash your hands. It is, but this is like bonus content. I'm like, I'm supposed to help out this NPC with like restoring a portal so she can get back to her home world, but I'm like, watch, this is just like a super tough boss fight. Just like, oh yeah, we wear our From Software hearts on our sleeves here. Imagine if this was a game show. Ninja Warrior, but you gotta dodge like fireballs and spikes and stuff. They do! And in this game they're cursed. There's like one that like upgrades your health potions, and it looked like Harry from Dumb and Dumber giving birth to Freddy Krueger. Probably the best way I could describe it. I was just a fraction off. It's because of his big dumb pointy hat. Which I don't know why his hat is so large and pointy. It's like, you know what? To really drive home that you're on a quest for penance, we're gonna make normal doors impossible for you to get through without having to like tilt your head at a 45-degree angle. Wait, is that maybe that's the point? So it's like he always has to like bow before he enters a room. This game has layers. I think I just figured out a theory. When I was just riffing. I am the game! The penitent man shall pass. He will pay for all the crimes of this world. I think he's just in here because he took a balloon on Free Balloon Day. Just mixed in with the worst sinners of the world. That's gotta be one of Dante's 9 circles, like that, and people ripping the tags off of the mattresses. Been a little bit since I read the Divine Comedy, but I think they're in there. I am not holding my breath here. We did it! Let it be known, if you sweat and you riff and you do bits, one One day, you two will be able to pass an obstacle course from hell. Don't let your dreams be memes, folks. Yeah, gamer wipes. Where you at? I took your game wrong. I thought you were butt wipes. Alright, this guy is just a toughie because he's like a... He's like a rehashed mini-boss. Pandora Cat, you want to say hello? You want to say hello to chat? We're gonna try and summon a kitty. And of course, being the cat that she is sitting just out of reach. Just enough for me to, like, give her a boop, but not to pick her up and show her off on the stream. Okay, let's save. So I think this platform jump was just this. Okay, yeah, no, it was just a really weird jump. You gotta run. Have a great day, Ref. Super Nerd, have a great day as well. One is full of mini burgers and hoagies. And other things that are good and delightful. Not that. GG, thank you. I was sweating. Sweating. It's 4 o'clock even, you know, so cops are on. Alright, so I need to see if this is just like... if this clown shoe is just like an optional boss. And if so, am I going to gain any benefit from this? Oh good, love that. Don't like that. Sup dude, long time no talk. Yeah, it's been a grip. How have you been? We're just sweating through this game called Blasphemous, kind of a Dark Souls type of vibe. Switch over. No computer. That's a bummer. What happened? Was it like a laptop on its last limb type of thing? I've pivoted over to trying to do the deal full time. Just got pretty burnt out on. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yikes, that's brutal. I was like, understandable. Hope, you know, besides that, I hope things are good. I had saved up enough from my some of my previous gigs, and I was getting pretty burnt out on my line of work, so I was recently just like, you know what, I'm gonna try and see if anything will come out of this, trying to do this full time. Good, decent job, Miss Streaming though. Yeah, like even when I was kind of like burnt out from streaming and, you know, considered packing it up, I was like, I miss the community, and I miss the hangs, and especially after going to like TwitchCon like this year and last year, it really drove home like how fortunate I've been to meet like so many cool and awesome people. Love to stream full time. Yeah, it's rough. Like for me, it's just like right now the name of the game is chipping away at my bills and trying to get a little ahead. But I feel like it'll pay off. Like for me, it was just like I had a couple of health scares. Like they turned out to be good. So that was my kind of like, well, I'm not getting any younger. If I want to give this a shot, maybe I should try it while I'm in a spot to do so. Yeah, hopefully you're in a, you know, much better spot where you can make a grand return. There's like yeah, it feels like today's been a lot of like longtime pals or folks that I haven't heard from, you know, popping in to say howdy, and I'm like, this is awesome. So it was something I was reflecting on with like one of my longtime moderators about like how many folks we met when we both started like streaming, etc. And then you know, how many of those folks are like still around, either like, you know, in the online space or the streaming space. I feel like I'm getting trolled trying to fight this boss, this mini boss, but we'll see. Oh, what a rib! I thought that boss was gonna give an item. Didn't give me jack diddly. was like all the other folks in this area were like, oh yeah, these are just like little guy mini bosses. All right, fine. We'll see what's on this side. Couple jumps. Hopefully these aren't devious. that got him. Mark of the third refuge. There it is. Okay, yeah, no, that was the place we speed ran. Oh, I'm a sweaty boy, and I think I'm about due to have an early dinner. Get myself all readied up for the evening. So I am big on team self-care and taking naps and hydrating whenever I can. So, assuming I can make these jumps, we're gonna hit a save point and put the wraps on this session. You're kidding me. I spent a good chunk of this stream like learning basically speedrun stats for an optional area. Alright, let's practice some patience here. Bing, bang, boom. Donezo. Yeah, there you have it. Once again, thank you everyone for popping in, saying hello. Let's see, what's today? Thursday? Yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon. Trying to make this a regular thing. It does it on the Twitch side. We'll also do it on the YouTube side.